about our willingness to turn a blind eye to dreadful things that happen in the face of personal gain.
And
at the core of that is the
exploitation
of innocence.
And in particular the exploitation of innocence and the exploitation of childhood innocence. It started out being about a cat, and so we started working with the puppets for the cat, and then we kind of created the puppets for the human characters that were going to be around the cat, and just discovered that they were so much more engaging, and actually what we really wanted to see were the lives of the people living in the tenement rather than the cat.
They always kind of go down a completely crazy vein, and as soon as they mentioned puppets that we'd have our heads in and hands, I just thought, oh yes.
You're kind of having to think about acting and saying words, remembering lines. You're having to concentrate. When you're not doing that, you're concentrating on somebody else's lines, so you almost have to learn their lines as well.
It's like you're being split in a way. You're sort of acting with your face and someone else is acting all your gestures with your hands, and so that kind of merges into one character.
It's really, really physically quite a demanding show, mentally quite a demanding show, because there's about 1,000 props backstage, so it's trying to get your head around how many props you've got to set every day, and trying to get your head around physicality and your character.
As an actor, your only tools are your body and your voice, and you've got someone else playing your hands, so the challenge is trying to marry what you're doing with your face and voice with the hands.
It's a bit of this, you know, there's so many things going on at the same time.
There's lots of different skills involved. You know, there's moments where mime, as well as puppeteering, as well as kind of visualising the scene, as you know,
as well as the physical work that the actors are doing purely to perhaps keep that puppet at that particular level, so that everything.
Yeah, and I find the physical moments really rewarding as well. I think they're I think they're really exciting.
All the visual sequences that Jamie and Candice have kind of thought up are really just pleasing, just theatrically really pleasing. It's the kind of stuff I would really enjoy watching, I think.
I think it's just clever, and the staging of it, and it's different, and it's what I think what we're aiming for is each scene and each part that comes on, leaving the audience going, oh, that's clever, I like that, oh that's good, oh that's different.
But hopefully if we get it right, the puppet world will come to life, and you won't forget about the actors around it, but you'll appreciate how it's being done.
I think it's something hopefully quite new and a little bit exciting and a little bit on the edge, which is always good. You should always walk that line.
I think just that it challenges everything, that no character is safe in it, and the very fact that it's going places, very dark places that people would be terrified to tackle. But I think because it's a puppet and they are puppets, it's kind of a little bit more acceptable, even though there's elements of actors in it that's our heads and our hands, but you're kind of like, it's not us, it's the puppet, we're not sick, the puppets are sick.
There is a kind of real strong visual cartoony type language that we're using, with it still being quite an edgy adult show.
I think that this takes elements of different things and brings together something completely new, and that it's a very exciting thing that people should come and see.
This is something that's completely different to anything we've seen before.
Don't come if you're easily offended, or come and have a look.
The blackest comedy you'll ever see.